Hello, welcome to PenArts Presents Masquerading. This is our third virtual cabaret, and we are here in the Gordon Community Arts Center in the Belmont de Villiers district of beautiful Pensacola. I'm Christine Kellogg, and this is my talented, amazingly talented colleague, Tom Baracco. We are very happy to be here with this group of artists sharing their talents and passions. And we at PenArts believe in the power and the beauty of art to be a beacon of hope, to unify and inspire all of us. And in that mission today, I would like to introduce a group of actors that you will be seeing tonight. So first, I'm going to introduce them in order of their appearance. First is Annalise Jensen, who is an amazingly talented actor-singer that I had the privilege of working with about a year ago at M&M Theater Company's production of Man of La Mancha. She was Aldonza, and she blew me away every night. She was beautiful. Next, we have Spencer Sansom, who is a talented, funny, big-hearted gentleman who actually was one of the first people to work with Edgar Martinez on renovating the Gordon here. He has moved away, but we're thrilled that he's joining us tonight. Then we have Lorenz Charles, who I met about a year and a half ago when he took a dance class at the University of West Florida that I was in and that I was teaching. He was in it. And it did not take me long to see the talent and depth of this person. And I'm thrilled that he's here tonight. You will actually see him in two pieces. Then we have Sheryl Thomas, who's our featured artist of the month here at the Gordon. And I say this every month, but please, if you're in Pensacola, come and see her work live, because the colors and the textures and the intricacies are not one iota on film and online what you would see if you came down here. So please come see her work. Then we have Unissa Cruse, and this vivacious, talented woman is actually a part of PenArts and has been since inception. And she will be sharing two of her many talents tonight. Then we have Hoagie and Sly Turner. They are brothers born and raised in Pensacola, and they walked into the Gordon about a month and a half ago when we met, and I am absolutely thrilled and honored that they're joining us here tonight. Unfortunately, Sly is in Pennsylvania and could not join us for this live stream. You will see him perform, but I know he's here in spirit, and we're sending him regards. But Hoagie will be representing both brothers. And then we have Kelly Russo, whom I have known an embarrassingly long amount of time.
I've known her since I think before she was in kindergarten. Our families are very good friends. And this fiercely beautiful, talented, kind woman, whom you may have seen on TV or film, is going to be talking to you in just a little while. Then we have two people from PenArts also on the board who are behind the scenes. Ria Uchida is running the chat. She's moderating that. She's been very helpful with all of this. And an integral part to what Tom and I are doing here is Harper Garcia, who has done an immense amount of editing, and we're very proud and pleased with that. She also will be performing a bit tonight. And then I want to give a shout out to some other performers quickly who you will see tonight. Sydney Abad, Mario Cervantes, Azayah Suggs, Katie Smith, Megan Barter, Rowan Pelfrey, and Jenna Smith. And with that, I turn it over to you, Annalise.
Hi, my name is Annalise Jensen, and I am an actress and educator in Miami, Florida. I am overjoyed to be the first piece tonight, and our theme, Masquerade, to be honest, left me completely stymied. Masquerade means a false show or a pretense, or to pretend to be someone that one is not. And for some reason, this song by Sara Bareilles just came to me that the worst type of masking, the worst type of masquerading is when we lie to ourselves, when we pretend to be someone we are not for longer than we should. So I am honored to be here, and I am honored to present Manhattan by Sara Bareilles.
Hi, everyone. My name is Spencer Sansom. I'm currently in New Braunfels, Texas. Um, some background on the song that I will be singing tonight. I grew up in Texas on a horse ranch, riding horses and cutting cattle and doing all of the things that you would expect to do on a horse ranch. And in those days of my youth, I the message of this song was very, very true to me. And as I've gotten older, it didn't always stay true as I traveled through the world and met more people and did more things. But, you know, post college, and I mean, I'm 26 years old. Um, Thinking about all of the people that I have met and all of the lives that have touched me and all the lives I have touched, I think that this is very true for me. So I hope you enjoy.
You can have Manhattan. I know it's for the best. I'll gather up the avenues and leave them on your doorstep. I'll tiptoe away so you won't have to say you heard me leave. You can have Manhattan. I know it's what you want. The bustle and the buildings, the weather in the fall. Now bow out of place to save you some space for somebody new. You can have Manhattan, 'cause I can't have you. You can have one where we were laughing and drunk on just being there. Hang on to the reverie. Could you do that for me? 'Cause I'm just too sad to. You can have Manhattan, 'cause I can't have you. And so it goes, one fight after the other, till black and white begin to color in. And I know that holding us in place is simply fear of what's already changed. You can have Manhattan. I'll settle for the beach and sunsets facing westward and sand beneath my feet. I'll wish this away, just missing the days when I was one half of two. You can have Manhattan, 'cause I can't have you.
Never met a man I didn't like, highfalutin gent or Bowery bum. Yes, I've come a long way down the pike. Never met a man I didn't like. Never shook a hand I didn't like. Royal Prince of Wales or Working Joe, though I know life's one long rocky hike. Never met a man I didn't like. In all of my wandering, I bumped into all kinds of people. Nancy Cinema stars, fake evangelists, politicians, morticians, and I have reached the conclusion while hiking the pike. Though I try and I try, never once met a guy that I didn't like. Said I roamed along the Napa Valley, Sugar Alley, Rue du La Paix. Oklahoma and Kalamazoo. And I have reached This I'll say when I'm done. No, I never met one that I didn't like. Met the worst and met the best. Some who put me to the test. Almost made me change my mind. Yet somehow I always find, if you don't expect too much, there's a certain human touch Homo sapiens have got, other animals have not. Try the shoes on that are his, feel what makes him what he is. What's it like inside his skin, living in the skin he's in? Just like me, a lump of sod, living for the grace of God. That is the philosophy of this part-time Cherokee, resident and king. Oh, out at night, folks can laugh, but I can't give up hope. Spun my rope a long way down the pike. Never met a man I didn't like. High-toned gent, Bowery bum, Prince of Wales, Working Joe, out at night, Cherokee, philosophy. Never met a man I didn't like.
Put it on mute. Hello, my name is Lorenz Charles. Lorenz Smith, but I go by Charles. I am singing. I'm actually doing two numbers. Christine asked me to do "Raise You Up" from Kinky Boots, which I had a lot of fun doing. And then the song that I chose for myself for the theme Masquerade was "My Man" from Funny Girl. And I chose this piece mainly because Funny Girl is my favorite musical, like my all-time favorite musical. And I kind of can relate with Fanny Bryce on that. I think we all can relate with Fanny Bryce when she falls in love with this guy who isn't good for her at all. And she basically chooses to see what she wants to see. And like, it's very clear that it's very clear he's wearing a mask to her, in front of her, but she chooses to see what's good, and she knows what's going on. She knows how he plays and how he's a player, but she chooses to see all past that, and she sings this song. So thank you.
Hi, I'm Sheryl Thomas. I'm a visual artist here in Pensacola, Florida, and I'm just really honored to be here with so many amazing artists tonight. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Unissa Cruse. I'm currently in Los Angeles, California. This evening, you'll be viewing a piece written by me. It's been unreleased. The title is called Welcome to the Party. The reason why I called it that is partially because when I think of masquerading, I think of a party or a ball. And that's part of the reason why I entitled it that. I also chose to do a spoken word piece tonight because I wanted to write something that's about how people not only wear these tangible masks that we can actually touch and see, but people also have their own internal masks that they wear that we can't see, only he or she can feel. And I think we can all kind of relate to that sometimes, that facade that we have to put on when we feel in an uncomfortable space. So looking forward.
Oh my man, I love him so. He'll never know. Oh, my life is just despair. But I don't care when he takes me in his arms. The world is bright. All right. What's the difference if I say I'll go away when I know I'll come back on my knees someday? For wherever my man is, I am his forevermore. It costs me a lot, but there's one thing that I've got. It's my man. Cold and wet tired, you bet. But with that I soon forget with my man. He's not much for looks, and no hero out of books is my man. 2 or 3 guys has he that he likes as well as me, but I love him. Oh my man, I love him so. He'll never know. Oh, my life is just despair, but I don't care when he takes me in his arms. The world is bright. All right. What's the difference if I say I'll go away when I know I'll come back on my knees someday? For wherever my man is, I am his forevermore.
We wear these clothy looking things now, a newfound accessory, rarely ever worn before, but now that's all you see. It's like we're at a masquerade ball and everyone's always searching to find who's who amongst the crowds. But it's like we can't fully leave the party, technically, because our masks follow us everywhere we go. They distort our voice, weaken our volume, contain our emotion, cover our expression. We breathe heavier, quicker. But I guess that's the new norm. Being invisible. Well, partially. A part of us always hidden for protection, for safety. It's common, now trending, expected, and also I'm perplexed and yet unsurprised. It almost sadly feels like home for me. Like I've done this before. Remained silent, felt alone, endured the worst piteous thoughts as I gasped for air. Have you ever felt invisible, unoriginal, blended into a crowd that folks really could care less about? It's like you're sinking. It's darker, deeper, beneath your true self. You're yearning to reveal your authenticity, your pleasant aesthetic. You bleed inside, resisting the heavy weight from the constant stomps of humanity, or lack thereof, to be honest. fists gripping you by the ears until you itch with discomfort, pacifying an even heavier heart. But then the irritation stops, and then you remember, I was just wearing a mask. But not that clothy looking accessory thing, more like a facade. Yes, the mask that I wear is a facade, a character, a being whom I've been conditioned to be by society, family, me. It's dishonest and kind of scary, but I can take it off, right? Wait, and that's supposed to be normal. It is actually normal for so many pupils. Eyes always sifting and shifting through choices and hoping they choose the right one, the right way. A pendulum of confusion, like you've been dealt a poor hand. But if you play your cards right, I've been told, oh, never mind, that's kind of annoying too. Why should this feel like home? How can this possibly feel natural, being blinded by life's obstructed bindings and systemic idiosyncrasies? Hold your comments. That was rhetorical. Have you ever done something out of the ordinary, yet so natural? Have you ever felt uncomfortable in your own comfort zone, altering your stance and your speech, your eye contact, tone of voice, social distance before now? No? I have. Some do this every day. Hide from reality behind a mask, not physically though, but intellectually. Expectations burned piece by piece. I look forward to fronting and pretending to avoid violence and unbefriending, the less favorable things in life. I sit still, panting. My thoughts run wild like a stallion progressing a jagged bell curve, worrying. You ever worry about worrying? Your thoughts fabricated by fear? It sounds unbelievable, but I mean, it's real. We see it every day. Wait, hold on. Did you hear what I just said? Every day, every single day. Some say, oh, well, it can't possibly be every day. And I say, hold the technicalities, please, because it sure feels like it. Always having to leap to prove your worth, poised with dignity, fighting for respect, begging for love. Love, so pure and beautiful, it should be natural. Acceptance all around, right? Options. That's a privilege for some. Facades, that's a must for one. Me, a person, concealed, choked by the real screams that quietly slither up through my windpipe until suppressed by a firm swallow of frustration. Ugh. When some go home, they take their mask off and they breathe. When I go home, I take my mask off and I breathe too. The air we share whispers peace and grace and warmth until you hit September, and then we don't really know what happens after that. And after many moons pass, some will walk outside, leaving their masks at home. One will walk outside, leaving their voice at home. Terror still sewn into their cerebral cortex. Oh, but not I. Not this time. No, and see, I hope you will journey with me. If it takes a village to raise a child, imagine raising the world. Let's shake on it. You can't back down now. Come on, I'll wait. Thank you. Now you really can't back down because I'm sure we're friends on Facebook. But for now, we can fit in with all of our cute masks from Amazon. But wait until we're back at that masquerade ball again and everyone's searching to find who's who amongst the crowds. I bet you won't have a hard time finding me, my voice, my being me. And as long as your spirit proves genuine, you, my friend, will always be welcome to the party.
Greetings. Bringing you greetings from Pensacola, Florida. This is a place of what we call white sand, beautiful beaches. Well, my story is a little bit different than you guys. Everything you hear from me tonight would be all by chance. It was by chance that I wanted to go get me a burger that I run up on this situation with Christine. And from there, it's going to be kind of unusual. First of all, the presentation that you're hearing now is going to be by chance because me and Sly, we haven't lived together since high school. And we communicate, we have a tight communication, but however, by staying away from each other so long, we never had a chance to play music together. However, I never knew he played music. He showed up one day and at a Christmas dinner, and they asked us to do a song. I said, man, I don't know how to play no music. So he said, okay, let's do some Christmas songs. We did that, just one song, and never again. So all the chances that we had to play music, we missed out on. However, going to get me a blues burger next door to Christine's studio, we run up on a chance to play once again. So the song you hear tonight, we never had a chance to rehearse it but twice. And we never been together to do music since high school. So when you hear these songs, this song, never had a rehearsal for 2 nights. Just put it that way, 2 nights. Now, I am a representative for Saturn Art Production, which features pen and ink, charcoal. I mean, he have a host of art exhibitions that he have online, and he have displayed them in galleries all across the country. However, he brought me in on this at the last minute, and by him retiring, he said, well, you can do some what we call framing and getting everything in order for a sale. So I said, okay, but like I said, what you hear tonight is by chance because we never had a chance to do music. However, he put me to work with this art that he got. And thanks to Christine, Miss Catalog, we'll get to feature his artwork in March sometime early 2021. And the rest is history. But I will say that I'm so glad that I run up on Miss Christine all because I wanted a blues burger. And that is how this story ends. I thank you very, very much.
Hi, everyone. I'm Kelly Russo. Christine has been a dance teacher of mine and a mentor for my entire life almost. I've been close with her family. I've gotten to see her beautiful daughter be raised. Harper actually helped edit this video that you're about to see. It's called the Masquerade Dance. Christine, in her brilliance, choreographed it. It's a collaboration of 6 different artists. We're all in different mediums, completely different mediums, and it all came together somehow. So I hope you enjoy.
So
Hello, and thank you for being with us tonight. We thank all of the artists that participated, and thank you all of us who joined us online for allowing everyone to share the talents that we've been given with each other And we have one last piece before we all say goodbye. Is everyone there to say goodbye and thank you? You see our wonderful cast. There's one last piece that includes many dear family, friends, neighbors, and we hope to see you next time. Next month, we're doing something a little different. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Once I was afraid, but then you came along. You put your faith in me and I was challenged to be strong. When I lost my way, you were there to see me through. Now let Lola lend some love and do the same for you.
Feed your fire to take you higher. We'll light you up like a live wire. Celebrate you to elevate you when you struggle to stand. We'll take a helping hand. If you hit the dust, let me raise you up. When your bubble bursts, let me raise you up. If your glitter rusts, let me raise you up.
And oh,
raise you up, raise you up, raise you up. Never put much heart in anything before. You strut into my life and helped me go for something more. Now I stand up for myself. Now I stand out from the crowd. Now I'm standing on high heels. If Dad could see me now. Feed your fire to take you higher. We'll light you up like a live wire. Celebrate you to elevate you when you struggle to stand. We'll take a helping hand. If you hit the dust, let me raise you up. When your bubble bursts, let me raise you up. If your glitter rusts, let me raise you up.
you know,
Raise you up, raise you up, ooh, raise you up. I knew you had it in you, I knew what you could do. You believed in me, let me be right for you.